Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, at this time, I'd like all of us to welcome the one and only Albert Kwabena Jumfor, President of the Ghana Journalists Association.
The father of the nation, the President of the Republic, His Excellency Nana Addo Akufo-Addo, now Professor Edmond Nyem Dele, Paramount Chief of Nandom Traditional Area, who is the chairman for today's occasion, the Vice Chancellor, Federal University, Kashiri, Gombe State, Professor Umaru Pate, the Minister of Information, my very dear sister, Honorable Fatima Abubakar, all Ministers of State and members of Parliament here present, members of the Diplomatic Corps, the UN Resident Coordinator, Mr. Charles Abani, my senior brother and colleague, the NMC Chairman, Mr. Wedu Ayabuafo, the Group Chairman of the KGA Group, who has been very supportive to the GJA, Mr. Alex Dade, Mamitiwa Adodankwa, the Yoko Executive Director, and my sister, my able and Executive National Executive, the General Manager of Kempinski, members of the National Council, esteemed guests, corporate partners, heirs of media institutions, college journalists, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of the National Executive and National Council, I welcome you all to the 28th Ghana Journalists Association Media Awards. Now, Chairman, today marks a significant milestone in the history of our noble profession. We gather to celebrate 75 years of dedicated service to the nation, promoting truth, accuracy, and fairness in journalism. The Ghana Journalists Association has been the beacon of excellence, guiding journalists to uphold the highest standards. Over the decades, our association has played critical roles in shaping Ghana's narrative, holding leaders accountable and amplifying the voices of the marginalized. We have weathered socio-political storms, faced industry challenges, and persevered. The Ghana Journalists Association has been at the forefront of promoting media literacy, capacity building, and ethical journalism practices. We will continue to support training programs, workshops, and conferences that enhance our members' skills. Now, Chairman, tonight, we pay tribute to our forebears who fought tirelessly for press freedom and independence. Their legacy inspires us to continue advocating for a free and vibrant media. History. The GJA has come a long way as we celebrate the 75th birthday of our noble association. Our chairman, His Excellency, GJA was established by Ghana's first president, Osajefo Dr. Kwame Nkrumah, on August 15, 1949, as the largest umbrella body to champion media freedom, the welfare of media practitioners, and more importantly, the country's development agenda. Initially christened Africa Press Association, APA, the association has since transitioned through different identities, such as the Ghana Press Club and Association of Journalists and Writers, to its present name, the GJA. Now, Chairman, as I stated during our last commemorative lecture, it is important to note that a number of the nationalist leaders were journalists who used the power of the pen to propagate their ideas and vision of independence for the then Gold Coast, and indeed, they succeeded. Homage to forebearers and trailblazers. On this historic day, we honor our forefathers for their sacrifices in laying the sturdy foundation on which we stand today. We remember Martin Tessin Kofi, Sam Atta, Fraser Oforiata, G.A. Dentu, Kwame Jewu Chem, T.B. Oti, Cecil Ford, and Henry Ofori, who served as leaders during the association's formative and most adult years. In recent memory, we also honor Edwin Tenge, Adrian Ameyibo, Kabrable Amiye, Gifty Afei Dazi, Adwoya Boa Afare, Nana Kwakudai, A.K. Ransford Tete, Aframoni, Bright Bleu, and the late Godwin Avenogo for their leadership roles in bringing us this far. It is important, now Chairman and His Excellency, it is important to state beyond executive proximity and embrace some other individuals whose contributions to the development and growth of the GJA have been rather enormous. In this regard, we honor the champion of champions in the promotion of press freedom, former President John Adekum Kufuor. Sir Sam Jonah, Kwasi Efriye Bedu, Peter Agbeko, Marian Che, the late Dr. Doris Dati, Kwekubaku Jr., Kwasi Pratt Jr., and Charles Rekubrobi. These names are by no means exhaustive of the list of trailblazers we desire to honor today. Election 2024. Now, Chairman, His Excellency, the theme for today's event, 75 years of excellence in journalism, the role of the media in democratic governance and elections, is right on point considering the times we are in now. The theme reflects the important role of the media in elections and democratic consolidation. Therefore, we expect the media to act responsibly by providing objective, balanced, and transparent coverage before, during, and after the December elections. We should endeavor to hold the nation together even as we provide platforms for the expression of divergent views and dissenting opinions. Media freedom. As we inch closer to the 2024 elections, I call on various political actors to desist from attacking media houses and journalists who are simply doing their work. Ghana's ranking on the World Press Freedom Index has been declining, primarily due to attacks on the media by high-profile personalities and political parties. We thank God the situation is improving following stringent measures, including a media blacklist of perpetrators and collaboration with the Ministry of Information in building the capacity of journalists in the area of media capacity enhancement program. Thank you, Honorable Minister, for your support in this regard. Ahead of the elections, the GJA warns against media abuse. If you feel offended by a media report or publication, there are appropriate ways and mechanisms available. Let's exhaust all these avenues instead of using brute force to silence the media. Attacks on journalists do not only harm individuals, but also undermine the fundamental right to free expression and access to information. Physical assault, verbal abuse, cyberbullying, and harassment silence journalists, stifle investigative reporting, and compromise our democracy. The attacks create a chilling effect and self-censorship, leading to a situation where critical stories go untold, corruption flourishes, and the public remains uninformed. And let me say in brief that attack on the media is an attack on our democracy. The media will do its best to ensure and promote free, fair, and transparent elections to deepen our democracy. The media need to give voice to diverse perspectives, collaborate with other media outlets to promote peaceful elections, and above all, hold ourselves accountable to the highest standards of journalism. The GJA believes that together we can make a difference and ensure that our elections are free from violence, intimidation, and manipulation. We have organized capacity building seminars for selected journalists and media houses across the country to equip them to cover the upcoming elections in the coming weeks. We will be touring some flashpoints within the country to engage journalists on safety and excellent reportage. Welfare of journalists. Now, Chairman, His Excellency, let me also commend the Honorable Speaker of Parliament, Right Honorable Alban Bagbe, for his bold public support for the protection of the media and the promotion of the welfare of journalists. Given the current economic actions, it is a well-known fact that journalists and media practitioners are among the lowest paid professionals in the country. I want to take this opportunity to plead with the government and the Information Minister to champion the financial well-being of journalists and resource the state-owned media, which include the GNA and GBC, to deliver Honorable Minister, this clap is for you. This clap goes to you, Honorable Minister. Which includes GNA and GBC to deliver well on their mandate. This will also encourage private media owners to do the same. This is crucial because the former US President Barack Obama stated during his visit to Ghana that strong institutions, not strong individuals, are responsible for developing nations and ensuring accountability. GJA membership. We have started the process of issuing new membership cards, and the first batch of cards for National Executive and National Council members have been delivered. I have in my hands one of the cards, and so members, from come October, you are going to receive your new membership card, well designed and produced by Margins. We are also working at deploying an online platform for membership registration and members in general. We thank Mr. Thomas Bruce for helping us develop this platform. Galamsey. Now, Chairman, His Excellency, illegal mining, commonly referred to as galamsey, is currently a topical issue in the country due to its devastating effect on the environment, particularly our water bodies, which serve as major sources of drinking water. My administration welcomes all stakeholders in the country who have condemned this devilish act and are calling for urgent steps to tackle the issue head-on. Galamsey has wreaked havoc on our environment and all our water bodies. As a Ghanaian, it saddens me to see once clean bodies of water turn a dark brown color. This is shameful, and we must all, as Ghanaians, wage a war against galamsey. It will be recalled that a few weeks ago, the GJA organized a press conference to call for an end to galamsey in cooperation with the Media Coalition Against Galamsey and other civil society organizations. There should be strict enforcement of all mining laws and regulations without any concessions, as well as the imposition of maximum sentences on offenders. This is a reliable approach to addressing this issue. We are aware that some time ago, Mr. President, the father of the nation, made a firm vow to stop galamsey, but regrettably, that promise has not been fulfilled, Mr. President. You are barely 3 months until the end of the administration, and we are hopeful that you will deal with the situation before you leave office. Thank you, thank you. Now, Chairman, Your Excellency, we still maintain that a state of emergency must be declared over our water bodies and all planned and active mining concessions We still maintain that a state of emergency must be declared over our water bodies and all planned and active mining concessions overlapping with river buffers should be abrogated, and all mining activities within 100 meters buffer of all rivers and streams should be halted with immediate effect. We also reiterate that LI 2462 should be repealed immediately. Let me also use this opportunity to implore the two leading presidential candidates who are supposed to be here with us today. They accepted the invitation and agreed to be here this evening. Unfortunately, they are not here yet. But I want to take this opportunity, Your Excellency, to implore these two leading candidates, presidential candidates and all other presidential candidates, to make a firm commitment to the fight against galamsey so we can hold them accountable when any of them assume office in 2025. I urge the media to preface all of their stories with hashtag Stop Galamsey Now. We are also not stopping, and I can assure you from the GJA perspective, we are also not stopping until galamsey stops. Galamsey protesters. Now, Chairman, Your Excellency, I want to commend the Ghana Police Service for exhibiting a high level of professionalism and restraint during the recent 3-day protest against galamsey by some citizens of this country. We note some excesses and provocations that occurred during the demonstration, and the GJA condemned these excesses in no uncertain terms. However, we also believe that remanding the protesters for 2 weeks is too extreme and does not send positive signals when it comes to protecting human rights. And does not send positive signals when it comes to protecting human rights. Our Constitution mandates us to protect the human rights of citizens in this country, and as the President, I will lead that charge. As a result, we add our voice to calls on the government, police, and the judiciary to take steps to release the protesters immediately. Now, Chairman, His Excellency, I want to take this opportunity to commend our hardworking men and women who will be picking awards tonight. Your outstanding work embodies the spirit of excellence that association upholds. Your commitment to storytelling, investigative reporting, and media innovation inspires us all. You deserve recognition and honor for your diverse contributions to country's development over the past years. You put your lives and jobs on the line to highlight or bring to the forefront the nefarious activities of nation wreckers. Others also highlighted the plight of the vulnerable in society to get the needed attention. These awards will encourage them and others to do more for Mother Ghana. Let me thank the members of these two committees: the 75th Anniversary Planning Committee, chaired by Mr. Kobi Asma, and the 28th GJA Media Awards Committee, led by George Ramsey Benamba, for their contributions to the success of today's event. We thank you for availing yourself of such a worthy cause. Now, Chairman, Your Excellency, we are enjoined to give praise where praise is due. To the end, the GJA National Secretary is eternally grateful to our loyal partners and sponsors, including National Security, KGL, Ghana Gas, MPA, GMPC, MTN, Stanbic Bank, Yoko, Ghana Link, Ghana Shippers Authority, SNIT, ADB, Wisconsin, GBC, InnoLink, and all media houses. As we climax activities to mark the Diamond Jubilee, it is important to pay tribute to all our colleagues who passed on recently, especially the Grandmaster Gordon Avenogo, who was the chairman of the 75th Anniversary Planning Committee before his demise. With all due respect, His Excellency, now Chairman, shall we all rise to observe a minute of silence in their honor. May the souls of our gallant soldiers rest in perfect peace. Thank you. Excellency, you can take your seat. We are pleased with the Mercon Group of companies. Now, Chairman, His Excellency, I want to seek your permission to invite here the children of the late Avenogo and representatives of Mercon Group to join me here on stage. So we have here Jerry Avenogo, the eldest, and Chester Avenogo, and also executive or management members from Mercom. Please, let's give it to them. Now, Chairman, His Excellency, we are pleased with the Mercon Group of companies offer to sponsor a category of the GJA Media Awards in honor of Gordon Avenogo. Knowing his love for tradition and culture, and after conferring with the management of Mercom and his family, we have decided to name that awards category, or this awards category, in his honor, the Gordon Avenogo Best Reporter for Arts and Entertainment. And this category Mercom for their sponsorship and the honor bestowed upon the Grandmaster. Thank you. Thank you for coming. Thank you. Now, Chairman, just yesterday, the GJA held a successful emergency general meeting, EGM, after a very long time. We passed important resolutions and will issue a statement to that effect in the coming days. I want to commend all loyal members who attended the EGM. His Excellency, now Chairman, once again, it is a privilege to have you all celebrate our 28th Media Awards as well as climax our 75th anniversary. Your presence here demonstrates your unwavering support for the media fraternity. Thank you very much, and God bless us all. Long live GJA, long live Ghana.